Hello guys! Welcome everyone to Mando Monday. This is the series you guys ask the questions and I, of course, answer them. This could be to do with anything related to Counter-Strike Global Offensive, CSGO investing, or an example of the Steam Summer Sale coming very, very soon. How is this going to affect the market? Will your prices of your skins specifically or investments go up or down? When is the best time to sell? And possibly, do I like Star Wars? With all that being said, if you guys have a question for next week's video, make sure you leave it down in today's video and comments, or just any video in general. Ask Mando, then ask your question. It's usually just easiest for me to find that way. And with that being said, before we hop into the questions and commentary for this week, here's a quick word from our video sponsor, Skins Monkey.
Hi you, yes you. Would you like to get $5 for free for your first trade? Just use skinsmonkey.com and get your extra skins. See description below to enjoy the special promotion and receive 5% cashback for trading your CSGO skins.
So the very first thing, obviously there's a voiceover with Mando Monday and a different way of recording this. If you guys seem to like this version of this more, with the audio being a lot better and not muffled like most people are talking about and complaining about in every single video, please let me know. We could result in doing this full time instead of obviously live. And on top of that, in the next couple days, you guys are going to see a very big announcement, but also a very large video that I think is going to affect the entire CS community. It's not going to be controversial in any way. I think this is something I have to make for the CS community, and it's something on the content creator perspective I don't think a lot of viewers know or really understand about, and I'm going to do my best to help people understand that. And of course, video plans for this week is going to be pretty interesting. Obviously, the Steam Summer Sale's coming out. We're going to do some predictions for some prices, predictions for the future anyway, buying and selling, and of course, how the Steam Summer Sale is going to affect your current items right now. With all that being said, let's hop into the questions, and with this first question, it's more of a comment, but recently we talked about how Bitcoin was dropping down in price and how that affected skins. And this guy says, Luke, delete all the scam and bot comments. They keep appearing while this video trends. I suggest setting a keyword for comments, pretty much just ban that word specifically. And there was a lot of crypto spam in the comments. And pretty much any investment video I create on YouTube, anything you talk about money related to investment type of thing, here on YouTube, you get bot comments. And it's not something I can control. I could ban all these people and they'll just appear with new accounts a day later with possibly the exact same name. Buy this crypto or make $750 a day in your name, for an example, you'll automatically be banned and won't be on the channel. But it still happens somehow, and it's just something I won't be able to control for the rest of existence. If someone sends you a link to something, which I've also blocked links on YouTube, so if you ever link anything in the comments, it won't appear as a question unless I manually approve of that. So that's just a heads up for some people. And obviously don't fall for like a WhatsApp scam or like someone asking you for a number. And if someone's impersonating me, let me know. I'll probably know. And I'm never going to ask you guys for your money or your phone number, for an example. I think most people know that though. Our second question up here from BH Productions, ask Mando, when do you think the Steam Summer Sale is? And this guy answered the question for him, but I think this is something everyone needs to hear here. Summer Sale 2022 is the 23rd of June till July 7th, 2022. So it's going to last 2 weeks. And usually what happens in the Steam Summer Sale, pretty much a quick summary of this week's video later on how we can profit from it and also what to expect from it. Skins usually tend to go down and items tend to go down. This creates a very big, great buying opportunity for most people. Right now, CS skins are pretty expensive. That is because crypto's crashed. Everyone's came over from crypto, put their money into CSGO skins. You will also have a major pretty much getting removed from the Steam sale or the actual CSGO sale later this week, which is going to play a huge factor in this. So a lot of things are happening back to back. Things are going to go down. It's going to create a lot of buying opportunities for some people for these prices to go back up. And with the rumors of an operation, which I don't think will happen, it's really weird, right? I think skins are going to go up, but also going to go down because skins always crash during the beginning of an operation. Let me know what you guys think on that though. So 23rd of June to the July 7th date for 2 weeks of the Steam Summer Sale. So yeah. Now our next question up here, and this guy says, do you think patches will be more popular in the Source update? This guy means Source 2, the largest Counter-Strike update, and people have been waiting this for 10 years. And essentially, yes, I'm going to be making a video in the future about this, possibly later this week. I know TDM Jesus has covered this in a mini short on YouTube, but I want to do it in a commentary style. And essentially, with more people coming over to CS, skins are going to go up in price because you're going to have more players who want skins, that like skins, and find out about small communities like this one we have over here. And I think it's going to be better for everybody. I really do. So patches on the other end, I think they're probably going to go up for sure, and they will go up either way if there isn't Source 2. But once again, patches are a very niche market. I still don't think you're going to really be able to see your character in game or really pay attention to someone else's character because you're going to be getting those one taps, one clicks. But sure, they might go up a little bit, but you just have to remember it's a very niche market before kind of buying into that. You can only really buy a couple to expect profit and not 100 of them. Our next question up here from Ron, and this guy says, yo, Luke, this morning I went on Buff and bought the dip of the A1S skins in order to flip them as soon as they become tradable. And the funds from them, I'm going to put in some Antwerp capsules if they're on sale. Thoughts? They already take up 25%. So what this guy is saying here, right, is he bought the dip when the M4 A1S got nerfed, and these skins were selling for dirt cheap, and the A4 skins were selling like hotcakes. So this guy profited from that, and he wants to know if he should go into Antwerp. But my quick answer to this is probably yes. But you have to make sure you're investing in the right capsules. People are already worried by the quantity on these capsules, which I wouldn't be too concerned about at this moment in time. I've talked about in the past, because there are so many capsules already on the market for like Legends, for an example, because it has the Cloud9 Holo in it. People also forget a lot of the time, Holos are a lot harder to unbox. So people are going to have to go through 3 to 5 to 6 times more capsules to get the sticker they want. On top of that, autographs, these are the best autographs, in my opinion, maybe we've ever seen in CSGO. With that being said, there's also not a lot bought or being bought on the market right now. And just to give you guys an example, which I'm going to be writing down later this week in some of this, someone in the majority of people who are trying to get a holo in an autograph capsule, it's usually taking about 300 to 350 something to get a actual good holo, like a Rocks holo, for an example. And that's just per person. That's an average. It's a decent number. Let's just say it's 280 to make everything fun. It's still going to take people a lot of capsules to unbox, and they're going to go through 300 capsules a person to get this. So these numbers are going to dwindle very, very quickly. Just to give you guys some quick estimated numbers I've gotten off from other people that are opening these 24/7. So with that being said, the quantity of these capsules I think are going to matter, but not as much as I think a lot of people are concerned about. And I still think people are kind of nervous investing into this. And if you're nervous about investing into this, possibly go into something older like Stockholm, which has been recently dipping in price. Now, our next question up here from James, and he says, ask Mando, say the Cloud9 Holos do rise up in price a lot. Will the gold Cloud9 players also rise up in price? So this is a really good question and really good opportunity for some people, I think, but also to get a good answer from this. And right away, I think the Cloud9 Holo is really on its own right now. I think obviously stickers like the Cloud9 glitter sticker is going to follow suit. Let's just say, for an example, the Cloud9 Holo goes to $100. So you have a glitter sticker that's worth $5 still right now, or even lower because there's so many of them in the market because they're easier to unbox. Those are going to go up more in price because your average Joe is not going to want to pay and also afford something like the Cloud9 Holo. So they're going to go to the Cloud9 glitter stickers and Cloud9 team player stickers. But the difference between the team player stickers and the Cloud9 Holo is the Cloud9 Holo has some of the best effects we've seen on a sticker in years. That's why so many people like it, and it's going up in price even when there's a 75% off sale and people are buying these capsules 25 cents a pop. But the Cloud9 player stickers, it's really just going to come down to how people like them. And on top of that, you also have to remember there's a lot of other player signatures on the market that also look extremely, extremely good, especially in that gold view. So I think eventually, yes, but I don't really think it's going to have a huge correlation to the Cloud9 Holo, if that makes any sense, and that answered your question. Now, our next question up here, and this guy says, ask Mando, do you think it'll be worth it to sell my clutch cases and wait for them to go down during the summer sale and buy them back? When do you also suspect the next case release? So the case, I think, is going to release either the day of or the day after the 75% off sale for Antwerp to be removed. I think they're going to want something to fill the void in CSGO right now. Well, there's not going to be anything to buy because we've had the 75% off sale and the Antwerp sale the past few months, and people are going to want something to unbox on some and get something to buy. I don't really think an operation is going to come out, and people are going to think I'm crazy for that. I just don't really see it happening. I see a case happening personally more than anything else. There's not really a whole lot of evidence leaning towards an operation either. It's mostly just speculation. And obviously the case is speculation, but with an operation comes a case. Either or, we're getting a case. So either the day of or the day after the 75% off sale removal. And to sell your clutch cases, I mean, they've already gone down a little bit. Right? You have to remember that. And I don't know how much more they're going to go down. People need to remember that this case in particular is the most unboxed case every single month. And with that, it's obviously going to go up in price, even if it is in the active duty drop pool. But with the 75% off sale, and of course, all these other events going along with the Steam Summer Sale, I think it could fall some more. And then after, they will go back up in price, supposedly. So it's not the worst idea in the world, but you kind of have to go when these things are up in price quite a bit. They're at 29 cents right now. People are selling them quite a bit on the market. So if they go up a little bit, maybe sell then. But right now, I probably wouldn't, but it also really depends when you invested. If you invested recently, probably not. But if you invested earlier on when these things were 10 to 15 cents, go for it. Now, our next question up here, and this guy says, hey, Mando, can you make a fast investment guide before the summer sale? I recently sold some of my play skins. I don't really know if I should wait to buy a knife or invest that money. So if you're wanting to buy a knife for an investment, I'm going to go off and say, one, Thels has a really good video on this if you guys want to go check that out. I think it pretty much sums up the exact way I feel about it and have talked about it in the past, and that is that it's a really bad investment. A knife in any tier, really, unless it's a butterfly knife fade, a butterfly knife Doppler, or a Karambit lore, or, you know, Karambit Doppler, like a really higher tier knife, it's really not worth it as an investment. You'll make a quarter, a penny, a tenth of what you'll make on something like cases or stickers, for an example, or even skins. And with that, I think you should buy skins more than a knife, especially if it's for an investment. But if it's not, skins, I think, are going to go down towards the end of the summer, and they're going to start to pick back up later this year. But things are also really expensive right now, just in general. With everything going on in the world, prices for everything are going back up, and that is including CSGO prices. So I think maybe when we see a crypto spike once again, when stuff starts to go back up, and of course later this year, possibly during the Steam summer sale, we might see some really good opportunities for some people to pick up some stuff. That'll be the time to do so. Now our next question up here is from Oli, and he says, what will happen to CSGO skins when Source 2 comes out? So this is really relating back to our patch question earlier on in the video, and essentially skins are going to grow up in price because there's going to be more people that come to the game. If it's old players that are coming back or new players that are coming in maybe from Valorant because they're sick of that game or something else. CSGO is always the game people come back to and come to just in general at this modern day and age. If there's a lot of big updates in the game, well, we're going to definitely get more people, and with that, skins are going to grow up in price, and I see your skins a lot better than patches go up a lot quicker. And of course, that's it for this week's video for Mando Monday. If you guys have a question for next week's, make sure to leave it down in the comment section. Ask Mando, then ask your question. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, link down in the description below. And of course, stay tuned for this upcoming update later this week with the CSGO community and some big announcements. With that being said, peace out, guys.